All right, everybody. So my name is Carla Hendricks. How are you guys doing today? I hope all is well. I know it's lunchtime, so I am not gonna take long and hold you guys up, but I did wanted to come on really quick and give you guys some information because I've had a lot of people ask me, okay, what are you using? What are you doing? How are you making money from your social media accounts? Like, what's the deal? We know you always have products and we know you're always sharing information and sharing what you have. So what are you doing now? What's new on the streets? What's working? What's not working? And all that good jazz. So that is what I'm here to share with you guys today. So as you guys know, I am a product junkie. I constantly grow my hair out, cut my hair off, grow my hair out, cut my hair off. Hair is by no means my thing, as far as my background. It's not what I do for a living. I am a registered nurse, been a registered nurse for almost 11 years. However, I have been in the network marketing direct sales industry for about 2.5 years now. And that industry has actually retired me from nursing and has allowed me to be at home with my youngest 1-year-old full time and be able to kind of be home to do some things and run my businesses that I do run from social media. So the reason I wanted to invite some people on is because I got some information from a really good girlfriend of mine who works with me in direct sales, and she sent me some samples for a product. And like I said before, I'm a product junkie. I am a naturally curly girl. I have thick, coarse, curly hair. I don't have those curls that just kind of loosely flow. And so I, took her up on her offer and I did try out the product and I fell in love. They have an oil that is amazing, and the products are a first to market anti-aging hair care product. The company is called Monat. And I did a lot of research on the company before I even actually would use the product. So I reached out to a lot of my stylist friends and, have you heard of this? Have you heard of any of these products that they use? And, I got a big fat no back. Nobody had really heard of it, which I kind of expected because it is a ground floor company. It is a fairly new company. And there's a lot of room for at the table for people who look like me. So I was pleased to kind of hear and see that. The one thing I really and truly loved was that pretty much every product they had was infused with this oil, and there are 101 different uses for this oil. And pretty much I've been using when I first got mine that she sent me, I used it for pretty much about 6 months almost. Literally, it only took a few drops from my little hair that I do have, and a little bit went a long way for me. So I was really, really pleased with that, and with some of the conditioners and shampoos that I got a chance to sample. And right now I'm kind of obsessed with this eyelash serum that they have. It's called I Wonder. And like I said, the crazy thing about this company is the products are actually clinically backed. So they have tested these products in clinical trials. And I love that because there aren't companies out here doing that. That's almost pretty much unheard of, that they can give you statistics back on what it is that the product actually does. And the fact that majority of the people in the studies were of ethnic background. So that spoke to me as well. Now here's where the social sharing part comes in. Pretty much everything these days is moving to the social sharing model as far as how companies market. And so companies are kind of getting away from paying so much money for commercials and everything else, because legit people don't even watch TV anymore. We got Fire Stick, we've got Netflix, Hulu, everything else. We see stuff from social media. So companies are putting their money into basically brand ambassadors or social influencers or people who like to share what they get their hands on, because the word of mouth is what matters. You can show me a commercial all day, but if I don't see somebody that looks like me using the product and backing the product and giving it good feedback, I'm not going to buy it. I'm not even going to try it. So that is pretty much where we come in. That is basically what we do. So a few other things that I really like is that they do have a 30-day money back guarantee. Companies aren't doing that. And they have an actual less than 1% return rate on products. Loving that too. You don't carry any inventory. Everything is basically ordered through your website. So if someone wants something that you have or something that you've shared about or something that you told them they're loving, they go to your website, they order, boom, done. You know, you get the kickback from that. And a lot of things that my stylist friends were saying when I was doing research was that, you know, a lot of them don't have retirement set up. You know, if they're not at work, they don't get paid. So this is a way for them to kind of bring in some residual, some extra income. And like I said, it's a clinically backed product. So this kind of got them excited when I was telling them about it. And the fact that the compensation plan is unmatched. So as I said, this goes back to my history with direct sales. I was in another company that had, and the compensation plan was amazing. When I saw this one and I watched the video blew my mind. My girlfriend, I called her back. I was like, is this even real? Because, you know, in the type of industry we're in, this doesn't make sense. And she said, no, this is completely real. So if you're someone like me who doesn't mind jumping on and sharing what Starbucks drink you're drinking, if you don't mind getting on and telling, you know, where you got your shoes, you know, people are always asking you, you know, what are you doing? Where are you going? What do you have? What is that? You know, what are you using to grow your hair out? What are you putting on your wigs? Because let's be real, just because I have short hair and it's natural, it's hard to maintain. So homegirl does throw on a wig from time to time. I do wear faux locks. I will, you know, whatever it is I need to do to protect my hair so I don't feel like I'm damaging it too much having to constantly style it, I'll do that. And if I'm going to spend a lot of money for my wigs, if I'm going to spend a lot of money to go and get my hair done, I still want to take care of my scalp and I want to take care of the bundles or extensions that I'm using in my hair because I want to be able to use them over and over and over again. And that is where a good quality product comes into play. So the cool thing about it is they have a couple of different ways that you can purchase. They have a kids line. They have a bunch of different samples, styles of shampoos and conditioners based on, you know, your hair type. So it's not a one size fits all kind of thing. Everything is different. There's actually a men's line. They do have a hair growth supplement. So pretty much something for everybody, but I like the fact that it's completely consumable. People are washing their hair, people are conditioning their hair, people are using oils. These are not things that people order and they just sit up on the shelf. No, people are going to order these things. They're going to use them. When they run out, they're going to reorder. So I love that. There's a VIP program that gives people the option to get 15% discount, access to free shipping, access to flash sales. If they place an order as a VIP and it qualifies, they send them a free product on the months that they order. So, I mean, I feel like the benefits are endless. And for us product junkies, that kind of speaks to my heart because I'm always ordering stuff. I mean, I go on Sally's and spend $60 and I come out and I'm like, I only got 2 things in my hands. They didn't give me anything free. You know, I don't know if, you know, especially if I go to the beauty supply store in the hood, you know, I didn't get anything free. I don't know if it's going to work and they're not going to let me return it if it doesn't. Or, you know, what are the studies saying behind what I'm getting? What are these ingredients? You know, this is a naturally based hair care line. So everything in there is either in there because it's from the earth and it's been tested to go in there, or it's because we need those not as harsh chemicals in there to keep the stability of the products together while it is sitting on our shelf that month or 2 that we're using it. And then, of course, they have people like me who are partners who basically get paid to use the products and share. So, like I said, I didn't really want to get into too much detail because I know you guys are on your lunch breaks. I just wanted to come and give you some information about what I had my hands on, how amazing it was, the fact that it was a first to market anti-aging hair care line, which basically is non-existent. They're clinically backed, which is basically non-existent, and the fact that the company is so brand new. So the potential is pretty much endless at this point. They're really on their upswing, and I'm kind of excited about everything that they have and everything that my team is pretty much starting to do so far with them. A lot of us have, like I said, been in this industry before. So when we saw it, we saw the opportunity. Our antennas instantly went up, and we were like, yo, we got to get this in people's hands. Like, this is crazy. So I actually headed to the post office now to send out samples to some people that were originally interested. Like I said, I didn't want to go into too much detail because I could literally sit and talk to you all day about exactly how we make money, but it is pretty much social sharing, directing people to a product. They jump on your website, they get what they want. They decide if they want to order retail, if they want to be a VIP, or if they want to earn money with you. And basically, we just plug them into our team, get them some training, let them know, the best ways to share based on them, because let's be real, we're all different. We all do things differently, and one size does not fit all for this type of business. So there are many ways to skin a cat. So I will open up this line now. I'm going to go ahead and close out this recording for anybody who didn't jump on. But